What do you think that people are going to walk away with today from the conversation that developed?
So that's a really great question. I think that the thing about messaging is you never really know what people are going to take away, right? And I hope what comes out of it is
Why don't we, if you don't mind doing that,
improving and increasing the dialogue. I mean, selfishly from our perspective, we'd like to see people paying a little bit more attention to technology and the data and the power that data can have in improving the message. But I think that one of the things that we all spoke about and what brought us to the panel was this Latino bloc, this 52 million person strong community that now is in the U.S. that's growing by, in terms of age of majority, 50,000 people. It's a complex group, and it's a diverse group. Not just diversity for diversity, but these communities of color. As Ketty was saying, it's Guatemalans are different than Mexicans, are different from Cubans, and Latinas are different from males, and then, but also to where I sit is, if you want to, like my teenage daughters, I have to text them. I can't email them. So you have to know the right channel to send your message as well. So that's what I hope they take away from it.
So people they're tuning into this. They're figuring out that a big wake-up call in November. They're saying, hey, we need to figure out how to talk to these folks. We need to figure out the channels, figure out that it's not a monolith.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Well, I think that what you're going to start seeing are folks, look, I mean, everybody nowadays, the buzzwords are about big data and about analytics. We think that there's huge opportunity there for us as a company. But what we think is that big data isn't better data. We think that smart data is better data. And if you can drive insights off of analytics and provide measurable engagement opportunities and measurable value for campaigns to get the right message to the right person at the right time through the right channel. Now, look, we're not social media advocates. That's the purview of people like Ketty and Estuardo for messaging and for Brent in terms of communicating on civic engagement issues. But, if you can provide those kind of insights and activate people, that's, look, Macy's is probably as successful as any company right now at conjoining online, mobile, and in-store sales efforts. And they've taken that holistic view of the customer. Obama for America demonstrated that online, offline campaigns work. And so now the question becomes, in the race to see who's next, where do you find the right tools and resources to not just take a sledgehammer to the problem, but laser focus in. And that's where I see the future going. And so there's a little bit of a race on it, but that's what makes it fun.